uh, my people. Oh, I need to clean this thing. Sorry, guys. I need to clean the screen. I think the screen is cleaner now. Okay. Me share. Hey, my wonderful people, I greet you. Wonderful evening. Politicians. Naija politicians. I pity who no now. I pity who no now. Politicians. Sorry guys, I just had to share this one in the WhatsApp in my edition. So my people, very quick one before I go over on I go over with TikTok. Yeah, it's no longer news that our new savior, thank God over food on the champuter. Our new savior has joined the ADC officially. Like many of us have been trumpeting for long now, and it was only made official today. Okay. Now you ask yourself, critic news. Good evening, welcome. Now the question you should be asking yourself is this: to what end? To what end? I want this video to be on the internet as reference for when they will start to force you. Any Igbo man that refuses to go along with this their thing will be called names. Is going to happen. Mark it somewhere, say you heard it from me. You will be called names for not going along with Atiku, David Mark, all of these people now. And remember when we were trying to explain to them what real politics really entails and how the political landscape of Nigeria is, they were telling us, oh, what structure? Structure of corruption. Even Obi shouted structure of corruption. So he's now joining the same structure of corruption. Is that what he's trying to tell us now? That is now part and parcel of the so-called structure of corruption he was condemning. Right now, many of them will not be saying anything. Of course, a lot of them are still in shock. It has not quite dawned on them. Then you have the rest that no matter the amount of evidence you present to them, they still want to bamboozle you. They still want you to shut up even when you are right. In the Nigerian political landscape, I am telling you that Peter Obi is only going to push Ndi Igbo further from where they are to the table. Of course, Atiku will never for any reason step down for Obi. I saw the a clip from the Twitter space where he was hosted yesterday, and all the things he was saying there. Atiku would never lose a contest to Obi in ADC. Never. If you are going to fight a pig in the mud, just understand that, okay, let's leave pig, let's use crocodile. If you are going to fight a crocodile in the mud, just realize that the crocodile is in its natural habitat. So no matter how strong you are against the crocodile on the ground, on a normal land, plane, on a plane, and that plane being social media, there are animals that can trounce the crocodile on the plane. But When he gets to the mud, the crocodile will turn them to dinner, which is what is going to happen in this ADC. David Mark, between Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar, who do you think David Mark will be loyal to? Check the entire structure. These are the same people that couldn't let Obi breathe in the PDP. They are the same ones that are in this ADC. And Atiku Abubakar does not have time on his side. How old is he? And you think he's going to wait for another how many years? It's not going to happen. And Atiku has not been known for his meekness. No one has ever accused Atiku of being meek, of leaving the space for others. If not, he wouldn't be running. Some of you are there now saying, oh, he should be peacemaker. He will be this one. Oga, it is not going to work. The article should be the kingmaker. Really, a politician, a professional politician like Atiku Abubakar will stand aside for a novice like Peter Obi? Do you know when Atiku started contesting for the presidency? Do you know the decade Atiku started? In every decade since the 90s, Atiku had been running for president. There is no single decade since 1990 Atiku has not been running for president, and somehow you think now he will step down for Obi. It's not going to happen. And what Obi is going to do now would make it almost impossible for an Igbo man to be VP come 2031. Let me tell you, 2027 is over. Believe it or not, whomever is going to waste his money in the 2027 presidential election, I'll underline this one, the presidential election 2027 is completely over. You may not like Asiwaju, you may not like his party, but look at all the indicators. Look at all the indicators. It is not about liking someone or what you want. Look at how Nigeria functions. Remember what I told you people in 2023, that Peter Obi is going to deny Ndi Igbo the Senate presidency come 2023. And 2023 went, what happened? The South took the Senate presidency. Now, the next, let me block one Ozu. The next thing he will deny Ndi Igbo will be the vice presidency in 2031. Let me explain to you how. 2027, every single state in the South, name the one you think the president will lose. Edo, Governor Kwe will have told you that he is fighting for Asiwaju with his life. In Delta, the political heavyweights have all moved the same Ibori machine ruling Delta State, and there is nobody who has a structure that will defeat that machine in Delta State. They are now behind Sheriff, and all of them are moving to where? To the APC. Those that will go to the ADC will be the aggrieved people. And those aggrieved people will have to divide it between the ADC and the PDP. Have you seen that Delta is lost to them? Akwa Ibom State, the same thing will go there. Rivers State is obvious. Rivers is obvious. Fubara will do another 4 years. And in return, he is going to give the president the presidential vote. Understand it. You may not like it, but I'm just telling you everything that is before you. You just have to pay attention to it now. Cross River, the same thing. No one cares about Bayelsa, believe me. You see, Bayelsa, the PDP can take it nobody would care about it. Every other thing will be noise, and it will be the politics of money. It will be the politics of money. Now, ADC people know that it will be a politics of money. Peter Obi is not willing to fork out that money. He will not dole out such money that Atiku will spend. Go bet it. Well, if Atiku and Obi goes to the presidential election under the ADC, Atiku will win more delegates from the southeast than Peter Obi. Go bet it somewhere. Okay? Atiku would win more delegates than Obi in the southeast. Go mark it somewhere. Say you heard it here first. How much do you think Obi is going to pay each delegate, and how much has Atiku be paying, and how much do you think he will pay now? Adamawa, the money that is coming out from Adamawa, Atiku has a lot of interest in Adamawa. So many things that will be giving him money. Mining, his son is a senior customs boss. So there are so many things, so many ways money will come from. Obi can only go around, make money, and it will go like that. He is only going to use you people to make money. You will contribute, do your contributions, finish. And I really want to see how he will leave this ADC again. Okay? I really want to know how he will leave ADC, because Atiku is not going to lose that ticket. David Mark, when push comes to shove, will always tilt towards Atiku. Then the southern game will come into play. Atiku is not a loved candidate in the north. No one likes him. You see, in his own zone, in his own geopolitical zone, they would rather vote for an empty poster than him. And when it comes to structures that win election, yes, he has a better structure than Peter Obi, but that structure, so long it has Atiku at the top of its pyramid, many of their people will not go along with it. They will shun it. They know him, even his personal life. They detest it. You people know what I mean. It's not here that you will hear it. There is nothing he's doing that you people don't know. You people will still remember the case of Jennifer's brother. Yes. You people know that case, and you think it's not going to come out during that election. The election, it will come out again now. And it won't come out during the primaries. Oh. No, now. The opposition will sit on it and let Atiku. Believe me, Tinubu would pray every type of prayer he knows just for Atiku to be the flag bearer. Then on I go hear me. Now, all those Southeast votes that they will use, you hate your brother, oh, this is our own, you know the usual slogans now, and push you to that side. That time, the South would overlap you again. From what the result will be, will determine who the Southwest will support in the South. Mind you, it is 3 blocks in the South: the Southeast, the Southwest, and the South-South. And you think if you people join Atiku to try to deny the Southwest complete 8 years, that they will come back tomorrow and vote for your own person for VP 2031? It will not happen. If it will not happen. So I am just giving you an insight into 2027. You don't reach this will be at 31st. This is the last day of 2025. 2026 now tomorrow. Okay? 2026 now tomorrow. So all this on a coalition, this and this, it is just to deny Ndi Igbo 2031. Whomever these people get their higher support from, in 2027 is who they are going to give it to in 2031. Go mark it somewhere. Still mark it where you marked the Senate presidency I told you about. You people thought the Senate presidency was a given abi until all Jews Carlos started crying on TV. The same way it will happen. And not as if, look at what Mba is doing in Enugu. Look at what Mba is doing in Enugu. Dave Umai is completing the coastal road. And you don't know that all those things are campaigns. You think all those things are not campaign? Na campaign. They don't do like this. Na campaign, they don't do like this for 2031. Now Obi want to short circuit it again. What is he coming out with in 2027? Where would he get the vote from? Tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth. It doesn't exist. I am happy his movement from Labour Party is now opening the eyes of so many people. It's now opening the eyes of, at least we can have a conversation without anyone insulting you. Say, you know, you want the structure of corruption. Now the same structure of corruption they go to now. Now the same structure of corruption in they go to now. And that type of vote you people manufactured in 2023, some of you believe they will join it with Article own and they will take the part. It's a lie. All those police units where the church, you know, go there again. No. I'm telling you people, now go Macam. Oh, my analysis is flawed. Don't worry now. Igote. Which one have I missed? From 2015, which one have I missed? None. No, before you are telling me it's flawed, you have to bring your own record. Your own predictions. I'm not telling you that this will happen for a fact, but I'm giving you my prediction and I'm giving you the indicators that is backing my conclusion. I arrived at this conclusion with these things I just explained to you now. Now the money, nobody get the money to match him. You people couldn't match this man. You couldn't match him from outside of power. Now when he be president, who appointed INEC? All these president electoral commissioners, many of you, they depend on. Who told you that they will be there come the next election? Ebony son want them down. Okay? It is not about liking him. You that like him, have you told him the truth? Eh? You that like him, have you told him the truth? No, be many of you now no believe saying go leave Labour Party. Now he is going like you want to sell article to Nigerians. Now then go open that privatization issue. Now you go actually know the people where they chop your electricity money. Now you go know all the people where chop your telecommunication money. All these things go come out. So it's not about your feelings. Me liking Peter Obi or not liking him has no bearing on this thing I just told you now. Of course, I don't like him because of what he did in Anambra State. Finish. And it's not that somebody told me not to like him. No. I am a direct victim. Okay? I am a direct victim. But that has no bearing on this thing I just told you. You need to know how the power is set up. On a very good day, I would vote for none of the people you are seeing now. But you have to deal with the reality. Some people will say, in an ideal situation. But you are not dealing with an ideal situation. Feel free to disagree with me. After the election, you come, we analyze it. Feel free. It is within your right to agree or disagree with me, but please Tell us what you are basing your conclusions on. I'm telling you what I'm basing my conclusions on. In Nigeria, to win the election, you need to have a structure in every single state. And when it comes to the states, Atiku has more legs than Obi. Okay? I'm telling you, he would beat Obi in primaries. You don't know where they are selling your vote. They are selling your vote from the primaries. It's not even this general election. Now for primaries, how much will be ready to give each delegate? Now this ADC, most of the people joining there are now joining, rushing, investing their money for them to be delegates. And the moment they become delegates, they know that that vote is thousands of dollars. That delegate vote is thousands of dollars. Go back and check the history of PDP, which is where the Southeast have been giving their presidential vote except for 2023. Go check the primaries. Go check Anambra primaries, who won every single election. Go check your own states. Go all the 5 states of Southeast. Check it first. Then you go to the South. You think the Southerners will, you know, you people, I don't they tell on this in Nigerian politics, no be as soon as they take Siam. No be as soon as they take Siam. Your traditional rulers, so your senators, so your House of Reps member, who give them the highest money, now then go vote for. Which people do you think are the ones in the front line of telling Peter Obi to be vice to Atiku again? It's mostly people from the Southeast. Yes, it is mostly the people from the Southeast. Then when they merge it, now this one I want con this ticket now I want con use con campaign for North Abi. We dey wait for now. We dey wait for now. Okay? It is not about catching feelings. I'm telling you how it's going to play. Anybody that is telling you that Atiku will step down for P2B is bamboozling you. Anybody will go tell you, say Atiku go step down for Peter Obi, no, they tell you truth. Go Makam. You say, tell me where Tinubu will get the winning. Oga, Tinubu doesn't need the Southeast for anything. Okay? He doesn't need the Southeast for anything. Whatever vote he will lose in Southeast, he has recouped it in the South. You don't have the population. Leave social media noise. You don't have the population. Yes, you don't have the population. Moreover, if Obi becomes the president chair candidate of any party, he would still have to answer questions about IPOB. He has lost the northern vote with all those comments he made about Nnamdi Kanu. Start from there. Now, do you see why those in Atiku's camp will always tell him, no, you are not sellable in the Northeast and the Northwest, and this is where you win the election. Have you seen anybody that won the Northeast and Northwest and lost any election in Nigeria? Where? Where has it happened before? That someone won the Northeast and the Northwest and lost the election in Nigeria? It doesn't happen. It has never happened and it will stop now. You say Atiku might not want to contest. Atiku, you don't know Atiku. Now you never know Atiku. This is just wishful thinking. You are wishing he will not. Of course, on a normal society, Atiku should not contest again. In a sane society, Atiku is not supposed to contest again. But this is not a normal society. The way you people are thinking it is not the way it is in this Abuja. Are you understanding me? The way you are thinking it is totally different from the reality on the ground. It is not about liking someone or not liking someone. It's about what is obtainable. Quote me anywhere. Quote me anywhere. It's about what's obtainable. If you like, see, it is not about liking or not liking somebody. The South will contemplate the 8 years. And it is almost impossible for this Southerner sitting here to lose the election. It's a lie. Any amount it will take him, it will take him. You see this, their ADC coalition. I can guarantee you there is nothing they did in that meeting that the president doesn't know since yesterday. All these people in this coalition, they don't like each other. The game never starts. See El-Rufai. It is the same thing, the post, the tweets of Peter Obi people against El-Rufai that will be used against El-Rufai in ADC. David Mark. The only thing they need to do is to video the front of his house. This shirt, if you ride on a bike across David Mark's house, this shirt will turn like mud under this weather. During rainy season, your motor go hook there. Are you understanding? So there is no fresh blood there. Every single person there has ruled before, and it is their own records that will be speaking. Yes. Good idea, good machines, good people, good solutions, but the bad vessels will be the problem. The only person that can count on his infrastructural project in that group is just El-Rufai. But this is the same El-Rufai you people said is the head of Boko Haram. So are you telling me now that you want Obi and the head of Boko Haram to be together? You already called him the head of Boko Haram, and Obi has refused to condemn Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB. You think people will not use this thing against them in the election? No, you can only force people from your region not to talk. Nigerians, other Nigerians are compiling this for you. And propaganda must come out. Then it is worse when it is your own propaganda material that will be turned on you. So understand that he is only wasting his time. After the standard you people raised him in 2023, you left him no choice. You left him no choice. He has no other choice but to do what others are doing. Now he will go back there. People will now use every single thing he said in 2023 against him. So you've lost the media noise. You've lost the media argument. Then it comes to the political machinery. Na political machine. So my people, now waiting I say make I can't tell her now, he is only making it impossible for a new Igbo man to be VP candidate 2031. Are you understanding me now? He is losing Ndi Igbo. That seat. The South. Notice how the South have shifted you people from your position. Oh? Yes, now. You think someone like Adams Oshomole doesn't have a higher political ambition? That short man, why no? No. Do you think Adams Oshomole is doing all these things? You people are seeing him going viral on TV, doing all these things. You think it's for what? You think it's for what? You think Oshomole Look, do you know anybody the size of Oshomole when no be troublemaker? Yeah? Let me tell you people, Efromba, he is the dark horse. It may not be Umayo. Peter Mba will be dark horse of the 2031. But it will be hinged on how Ndi Igbo play this 2027 election. I'm telling you. I am telling you, it will be hinged on how Ndi Igbo will play it. See, let me give you the three candidates. Dave Umai, Peter Mba, and Hope Uzodinma, these three people. But when it comes to these three people, I believe that at that time, in likability, Mba would be at the forefront. Why? He will be freshly finishing as a governor there. Are you understanding me now? He will be freshly finishing as a governor. He doesn't have an off-season election. Hope Uzodinma, in politics, he will be taking the back seat. One, he cannot say he's running for Senate in 2027 because he will still have like 6 months to the next election. So he is not going to leave his gubernatorial seat and go. And it's not something you say, oh, somebody go for the Senate, hold the seat for me. When I finish for governor, I will come back. The constitution does not allow that. So by the time he will finish, the person that will be senator of Olu senatorial zone will remain there. He himself will have extra 6 months to go. So you see that he will be out of power. And it is not very easy. It's not too easy to come back. And coming into a presidential election from, maybe you say he will become a minister. A minister coming to run for election and the governor that will be sitting on his seat when he will be running will not have the same strength. Have you seen where Mba will be the dark horse? Dave Umar, of course, will still return as a minister. There is no way. Umahi is one of the smartest Igbo politicians. And when it comes to record, he has something to back it up. You can call him Akagom. Yes, he's an Akagom. Most engineers are Akagom. Okankundi engineers, but Akagom, otu akona adeha. Hane measure yenile with tape. Mega genyegi. Okay? His Akagomism is the only thing you can accuse him of. But when it comes to political matters, those things don't count. Okay? Dave Umahi will be a minister. But by then, they will just renew his ministerial appointment. He could still be in works. He may go to aviation. He may go to power. He may go to mining. You understand? Because everybody knows that wherever Dave is, he shines. He doesn't need advert. He's the Pomo of Igbo land. Dave Umahi is Pomo. No advert, no billboard, no influencer advertisement. States now. You do every region. And you think all these projects, he's not cutting deals with all these people? His OIC link, he's friends with most of all these governors. Everywhere you go, you see him. Sorry, my people. Our own governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, wants to be everywhere, you see, but Dave Umai, on important issues, you always see him there. So that media presence, he has it. He has it. And he has everything to back it up. But then, Mba will be finishing his tenure by that time. And with the type of work he's doing, and the things he's bringing into Enugu State, he go hard, my person knock him off. He go hard. The only problem he will have once again is this thing Obi is trying to do now. Tell him to go home. It's over. if he likes himself and he likes Ndi Igbo, he should not short circuit the 2031 chances of Ndi Igbo. He is the one that denied Ndi Igbo the Senate presidency this time. Let me tell you. Because the opening he left, he gave the South that opportunity. Now they took it. This time around, he is coming to ruin your VP chances. And let me tell you, any people, any zone that presents the VP in 2031 will present the presidency in 2039. Thank you so much, my people. I say make I drop this one for now. Stay blessed.